Multiplying fractions. Now I'm just going to say this. Multiplying fractions is one of the simplest things that we do with fractions. But I often see students make mistakes with it. One of the mistakes they make is the very first point here. Unlike adding or subtracting, we do not use a common denominator. I mean, you can if you then subsequently do the question properly, but you're just making the numbers much, much bigger than they need to be. So do not use a common denominator when multiplying and, as we'll see later, dividing. The word of is the same as multiply in this context. So if you ever see a question that says of, replace it with a times. To multiply, follow the steps below. So step 1, if any of the numbers are mixed numbers, change them to improper fractions. Now this is not like addition and subtraction where I said that was optional. This is a must. You have to do this. Write a single numerator with a times symbol between each number. Write a single denominator with a times symbol between each number. Now, you don't actually have to do that, but it's good to do when you're starting out with this. Simplify the fraction by cancelling any number in the numerator with any number in the denominator. Again, that's not a have to, it just keeps the numbers smaller and more manageable. So I'll look at that both with doing step 4 and without doing step 4. Carry out the multiplications to make the numerator a single number and the denominator a single number. We'll look at that in the examples. If you didn't simplify enough, then now is the time to simplify fully. So if you spot that your answer is not fully simplified, that's when to do it. If needed, change any improper fractions to mixed numbered. Again, as I said, with adding and subtracting, read what the question says to decide whether you should do that.